Camera played up then. Right. Prompt 7, I think it is. We're on, isn't it? Of the Artist Trading Card Workshop by Bernie Berlin. This week we're doing stuff with magazines. So let me read the blurb. Are you in shot? Yeah, you kind of are. Okay. Magazines and catalogues are everywhere. They are works of art unto themselves. By using old magazines, you're both recycling and creating new artwork. I highly recommend that when you use magazine photos, you alter them, cut them up, write over them, paint out imagery, and make them look very different from what they originally were. Give them a second life, reincarnated into something they never dreamed they'd be. The words and phrases from magazines are fun to use too. I do that actually. So yeah, you can see there's some quite really sort of different cut up type ones here. They recommend you have magazine images, obviously, scissors, gel medium. You don't necessarily need it, but it's quite nice to put a top coat on. Small brush, paint, black marker, sponge, dye inks, and opaque pens. That's only if you're going to do extra decorating. You don't need to do any of that. You just need to stick on magazine images and just go with it. So in the book it recommends combine images for background, look for interesting textures on magazine pages, and combine several together to form the background of the card. Create a nice composition. Now that can be quite difficult if you're not really artistic like myself, you know, so I'll be playing around with some composition. And then they recommend to finish off the edges, well, it says layer sections of the magazine paper to cover the card. There may be one image, such as a face, that can be cut into strips for a more interesting effect. After you have layered everything on with gel medium, it's nice to finish off the edges with either paint or a black marker. Again, you don't have to use the gel medium, but obviously you can. And then it says about dabbing on colour. Use a sponge, add some colour from dye ink pads, and then add final details. Add details and highlights to the images with opaque pens. Then seal the entire card with more gel medium. Again, you don't need to do that. And kind of what they did on this image here was highlight the white of the eyes here. Let me just put that up closer for you. So you can see she's put those two faces in opposite corners, chopped this face up, yeah, and put a quote on from the magazine, one would assume. So yeah, I'm going to sort of fast forward slightly to next week rather, because I'm going to make this now. It's called an ATC wizard tool, and I don't know if you can see it in this picture here. And basically it's just so that you can pick out an image. Okay, so I'm going to make one out of cardboard like you do. I haven't got an ATC wizard tool, but I thought actually that could be quite handy for, you know, using as a viewfinder basically. So I'm just going to quickly make one. So I've got a piece of card here, just a scrap. Got one of my ATC cards, should be 2.5 by 3.5. They approximately are. I'm not going to worry too much. I'm not sending them to anyone. I'm just keeping them in my stash, and there'll be a little reference tool. And now I'm just going to cut that out if I can remember where my knife went. Excuse me for reaching in front of you. Yeah, might use a metal edge ruler because I know what I'm like. And I think this will be quite handy even for this prompt as well. So okay, so for images, I pulled this one out of, luckily when I was in work the other day, I picked up, there were some Vogue magazines. Oh, they're so heavy, these things. Yeah, so I picked one up and thought, oh, I need some magazine images. And the reason why I've done this now is because I really like this image, but could just do that actually. Maybe paint out her jumper or something. I like the foxglove. I'm going to go for it. Going to cut out the whole thing first. I liked this image as well. I've got a couple of gardening magazines here as well, but I like this, but I can't find it. It's got the wood. That'd be a good image. And again, this is why I've done this now, because see, you can see what that would look like on an ATC or what have you. So anyway, I'm going to fast forward this. I'm going to cut this image out because I do like this one. I don't know why, I'm just quite attracted to that one. I also like this one. It says Free People. Obviously it's clothing brand, so I could put her on there and then cut out the, oh, does it fit? Oh, just. So I could put the free on there as well, but we're going to play with that one. So I'm going to put you on fast forward whilst I harvest my magazines. Right, I thought I'd pause you while I was faffing around. Let me just get you down a little bit. Right, so I've chosen some images, mostly out of a plant magazine actually. Yeah, so I've got the wording Ready to Rock. I found this yin and yang picture of, there are rocks basically, and I've got some like bits here and bits here with rocks on it. I keep forgetting we're only covering something that big. So yeah, so I'm just going to sort of, I don't know, just layer stuff up really, I guess. I'll say in the book they did sort of more images and faces and that, but I'm not that keen on faces, I'll be honest with you. So maybe that there, cut out, fussy cut that, and have that up there as well. So yeah, sort out your composition basically. I'm thinking that in the middle there. Ready to Rock is the wording. We'll cover that up with paint or something. So yeah, so that's number one. Shall I show you the others quickly? So this one, I do like this one, and I found this word, these words perfectly formed. So I'll try and they'll just fit on there. And then I found in the, again in the plant magazine, this fencing, so I thought that would be quite nice to put a bit of that across her jumper and that. So that'll be that one. And then there was this, that's the wording Zen Simplicity, and I did find that one that I was after with the feathers and the wood. So I'm going to cut out this cactus thing again using my viewfinder, which I'll keep in that book actually. Yeah, that would be quite nice there. Cut out the cactus, and then there was an image of a tiny little Buddha, put that on there somewhere, and then just have the wording Zen Simplicity. I think that'll work. Right, okay. Again, I'll speed you up if I feel the need, which I probably will, so Right, and that one's ready, but I want to add some paint on there. I want to hide this pink, but I'm going to do that all together, so bear with me. I'm putting the magazine wording onto just very thin card here because I want it to go over the top basically. So we'll just set that one there to dry. Just get my acrylic block just to make sure it's nice and squished. Right. Okay, so that was that one. That kind of came together quite quickly actually, so quite pleased with that. Now, I don't know whether to slice through this one. Let me grab the book again. See, it's very, on the following page it does have some see, I kind of like that one where it's all pieced together. That's nice where it's kind of blacked out. And this one here with the butterfly and the little children then. It's because I was reading that. And that one there, I like that. That's quite snazzy the way that's cut round. So yeah, really it's just kind of like you just do you really. And some of them are really sort of fairly simple. It's just all about the composition as it says. So yeah, okay. I was going to say I was worried. I wasn't worried, but I was sort of like, am I kind of going the right way here? But I think I am, so I shall carry on. That might be enough on there, and I think I'll come round. I think the words will go on last. They're fairly sturdy, so I'm not going to worry about mounting those. I think I might come around and sort of colour in this background here and just make it opaque, and around here, and just have the flower and her head kind of sat there. I could always sort of put that there as well. Yeah, right, okay. If it's making any sense whatsoever. Right, I've taken that off again because I just thought I need to do this first, don't I? Hello, cat. I was going to use white, but I think I've got these. Is it Yono? Yeah, Yono pens. Oh dear. Just gonna... Oh, Thought I'd activated these, but clearly not. That was rather runny. It's drying really fast though, so that's all good. Does that need anything else? I don't know. Let's put it to one side for now and we'll decide on that one. And that's what I want to do to this one under here as well. So I'll quickly do that one, hopefully. I might do grey again actually. I do like that grey. It's nice and quite the statement, that grey. Yeah, I think that can go in there, can't it? Okay, leave it for a second. Let's do the last one. Sorry, this is taking forever, isn't it? But you get so immersed in these things, it's just like, yeah. Right, let's use this viewfinder. I like that pinkish one, but then I kind of like that one there as well. Can I get a whole one in? What do you reckon? Let's go with that there. Ooh, well off with that one. I couldn't actually see where I was cutting, to be fair, so it's fine, it's fine. That's why I've got pens and markers. Sorry, Kit Kat, I've got to cut you out of the picture. Okay, I like that down there. I'll get rid of this super sticky paper here. What I want to do is add some lines. I don't know why, I just do. Clearly haven't used these very much. They were from Scrawler Box when they had a sale on at Christmas. Oh, yes, I could do with those in my life, so I got them. It's taking a while to dry when it goes on the paper. There. Nearly there, guys. I think, you know, this is something that you could have a huge amount of fun with. Finding all your little bits and bobs hands, stand still. Yeah, and just sticking them on and making up little funky collages like that. It's great fun. I'm enjoying this. You can probably tell. Yeah, come off. Sorry if my hair's getting in the way. Do we want to do some okay. Gonna stop. Otherwise I will keep going. Yes, I know you're there, cat. Wait. It's obviously feeding time at the zoo, isn't it? I was having a bit too much fun there with the doodling. Right, I'll give you a close-up of them all in a minute. Let me just get these others done. So, trying to think of how to. Gel matte medium is a good idea if you've got it. I didn't use it today because I thought not everybody has that stuff. So, but yeah, I can see it starting to peel already. So I'll need to go under there with some wet glue. But it is ideal really, and it protects your surface as well. So if you end up making a mistake and you want to pull it off, the matte medium will protect the magazine paper underneath basically. In my opinion, from what I understand, I am no expert at this stuff, so ooh, where to put you? I did quite like it there, but then I love these house leeks. My father used to have them everywhere. I do kind of like it there though. Right, I'm doing it. Yes, I know you're there, mackerel. Wait. Me. I know. I can hear you. Right, one more. It's been a long one this week, hasn't it? But it's been good fun. I've enjoyed it. Right, so you, madame. I think the word perfectly needs to go there, and then formed here, but we need to do some decorating, don't we? Let me just put my lid on there. A lilac one of those. You're ready to go. Actually, it's going to be too... I want to do some more doodling. Maybe we'll just do white flowers or something. You didn't you? Oh, do some rays. Right. Again, I was miles away there. Got a hungry cat at the side of me. I don't know if you can hear her moaning. Yes, I can see you. Just one moment, madam. Oh, right, stay still, you. Well, that is great fun, to say the least. So yeah, I haven't got such a fascination with faces as some of the artists have that were in that book, but at least I did one, you know. I quite enjoyed that. It kind of comes, the more you kind of don't think about it too much, I guess is the right, just pick out some elements and then work out how you want them to go together and just play. Don't, you know, don't, yeah, I really enjoy her now. Right, okay. God only knows how long this video is. I am going to have to do some serious editing. Right, let's clear the decks so you can see. I did pull out this one, but obviously didn't use it. I mean, that basically would have completely covered an ATC, but yeah, I think it's better with the bits. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Let me give you a close-up. So there's that one. And the rocks. And Zen simplicity. Cool. Enjoy. Cut up magazines. Go for it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.